this year's The Voice. And Taft, I know you're a fan. Have you been watching this year?
I do watch it. My wife loves the show, and I sit there and I watch it with her.
Any favorites? Any predictions?
Not yet. Not yet. Had to start getting into the battle rounds, I guess.
Yeah.
Once we trim some of them off, then we'll start getting some favorites, I think. Hey, you know, one thing that we've been favoriting has been the weather. It's been really nice out there. Temperatures so warm over the last couple of days. Yesterday, we hit the upper 80s here in the Tulsa area. Unfortunately, we're going to see some problems, at least potential problems around for today. We have a high fire danger for today, as first of all, we're going to see gusty north winds. We have a cold front moving across the area this morning. We're going to see some wind gusts over 30 miles per hour for today. That's just one of the ingredients for that potential for some fires to get out of hand if we have any of those outdoor burnings, so you don't want to do any of that for today. We're also going to talk about the air drying out behind the front. The humidity, it's a little high this morning, but as the front passes, we're going to see that air really start to dry out, and that's another focus that we look at whenever we talk about the potential for high fires. And then we're talking about limited rainfall. We've only picked up about 1/3 of an inch of rain over the last 3 to 4 weeks in Tulsa, so it's relatively dry out there. We have some dry vegetation, so it's that combination that's going to give us a high fire danger throughout the day today. There's a look at the cold front. It's going to slide across the Tulsa area over the next couple of hours. We'll initially see winds shift around to the north. They'll pick up, though, as we move on through the morning hours, and we'll see those wind gusts over 30 miles per hour in many locations. So far for the month, we've picked up 32/100ths of an inch of rainfall. For the year, we're still running about 11.5 inches above average. Good news there, but that surplus was well over 14 inches just a few weeks ago, so the surplus really dropping off as it's been pretty dry across eastern Oklahoma, except for that one day where we picked up that rainfall just a few days ago. Midtown Cam looking good as folks heading on in. The roads are dry this morning. We're at 67 degrees. Winds are calm. You notice that humidity at 84%, dew points in the low 60s. Those dew points are going to drop into the 40s later on behind that front, so that's why that air is going to dry out. And with the dry air in place, it's going to allow temperatures to really jump on up even though that cold front moves on by. 63 in Collinsville, 65 this morning in Owasso, 65 Broken Arrow, Jinx here at 64. Most other locations 60s and lower 70s. We are seeing temperature around 56 though in Bartlesville. In some of the valley areas a little bit cooler up there. As we take a look at temperatures now compared to this time yesterday morning, generally 5 to 10 degrees warmer in eastern Oklahoma, 17 degrees warmer this morning though down in Poteau, so we are seeing much warmer temperatures. Breezy south winds, you notice a couple of gusts 25 to 30 miles per hour Okemah and Eufaula. Back to the northwest though, that's where we're seeing those strong gusty north winds, and those gusts are going to work their way to the east here through the morning hours, so becoming windy in eastern Oklahoma as the morning progresses. Temperatures for the most part mild in the 60s and 70s across the center part of the country, and we'll see this front continue to slide on through during the morning hours. Gusty north winds, but mostly sunny skies as we don't expect any rainfall with the front. May see 1 or 2 clouds with the front, but don't even expect much in the way of cloudiness with the front through the day. We're seeing temperatures in the low to mid 80s for highs today, southeast Kansas into northeast Oklahoma, mid to upper 80s as you head to the south. Upper 80s expected south of I-40 and those gusty north winds. So it will be a warm day, but the humidity levels will drop off through the day, so it won't feel quite as oppressive as what we saw yesterday. 49 tonight, so a chilly night tonight. We'll stay in the 80s Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. A stronger front Friday will give us a slight chance for rain and cooler temperatures for the weekend. That's a look at your Storm Shield's 7-day planner. More news, more weather. It's coming up after the break.